What's up, guys? Welcome back to I'm Uniquely Made, and I'm your host Monique. And today we are going to be straightening my daughter's hair. Don't worry about this wet spot on my shirt. I was washing and conditioning her hair at the kitchen sink, so I got a little wet all over the place. But yes, like I said, we are going to be straightening her hair. So let's get started. All right, so I'm going to just towel blot her hair, just to get as much water as I can out. And then I'm just going to go ahead and part in 4 sections like I normally do. I always part her hair in 4 sections to detangle, and that way I can moisturize and seal and all that stuff very easily. So once I have parted her hair, I'm going to go in with this direct leave-in by Giovanni. I love this leave-in conditioner. It's very lightweight and it doesn't weigh her hair down. So when I apply her leave-in, I just use a quarter size amount, and I try to detangle with my fingers first before going in with a wide tooth comb. So I detangle with my fingers first, going with a wide tooth comb to get all the knots out, making sure that her hair is smooth. And then after I've detangled with a wide tooth comb, I go in with my Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush just to further get all like the small tangles out that the wide tooth comb didn't catch. I need to make sure that her hair is smooth before I blow dry it, because I don't want it to snag and things like that. So I definitely make sure her hair is thoroughly detangled before I go in with the blow dryer. Once I'm done with the leave-in, I do go in with a light oil, which is this organic coconut oil that I got from Walmart, and I just use probably like a nickel-sized amount and just start from the ends and work my way up to the roots, and of course comb that through to make sure that it is evenly distributed. And then I just twist up her hair to get that section out of the way, and then do that again to the other sections. So again, I'm going to apply the leave-in conditioner and finger detangle. I always apply a leave-in conditioner before I start finger detangling, just so that way her hair can separate easily. And then if I need more, of course I just go on with a little bit more. Her hair at the front is much drier than the back, so I definitely am a little heavy-handed with the leave-in at the front, and then again go in with a wide tooth comb to detangle, follow that up with my Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush that just really smooths out the hair, and then again go in with the oil to top it off, just to seal that moisture in. So at this point I've detangled all the sections. So now I'm going back to that first section, and I'm spraying it down with this Tresemme heat protectant spray. I'm just going to spray it on the roots and on the ends and work it through, and then I'm going to put that section to the side and spray the second section that I did. So while the first section is penetrating with the heat protectant spray, I go in and prepare the second section. Then I go back to the first section and start blow drying. So I don't spray her whole head with the heat protectant just yet. I do it in sections. And yeah, so when I'm blow drying her hair, I just hold it like very taut, so that way when I go to blow dry it, it's still detangled and it doesn't spring back, because her hair is very curly and it will just like spring back if I don't hold it taut. So yeah, this is about like maybe 90% dry at this point. And the blow dryer I'm using is by the brand Kiss. It's called the Detangler 2000. I just love it because it doesn't get really hot, but it's hot enough. And sometimes you can blow fry your hair, and so I'm trying not to do that. So I just love this blow dryer. And also the attachment just makes it so easy to blow dry and detangle at the same time. So once I've completely blow dried the back section of her hair, I then go in and detangle again with a detangling brush and just pin that hair up out the way, and then start at the front. So again, I'm going to go in with this Tresemme heat protectant spray and just spray it at the roots and spray it on the ends and just work it down. And again, do that again to the other side, because while this is penetrating her hair, I'm going to be applying it to the other side. Then I'm going to go back and blow dry this side and then blow dry the other side. I just don't like adding it all over her hair at one time because her hair can dry out, and I need her hair like a little bit wet while blow drying. I don't want it to snap off, like if some sections get dry as I'm blow drying. So this helps like kind of re-wet her hair, but also protect it from the heat of the blow dryer. And I don't blow dry or straighten my daughter's hair quite often, literally only a couple of times out of the year. If I'm like installing braids, I may blow dry, but straightening, I don't do. I can probably count on my hands how many times I have straightened her hair. And here we are again blow drying the front section of her hair. You see how I don't really let go of her hair? I just try to always keep it stretched out, so that way the curls will be more relaxed and don't spring back. So now I'm all done blow drying that section and the left side of her head. So now I'm just going in one last time with the blow dryer just to make sure it is completely dry before we start straightening. Look at all this hair this child got. Like, this is crazy. Really, really crazy. Alright, so sectioning off again. Now I'm going from ear to ear, and this time I'm only putting in 3 sections. So ear to ear, and then a part down the center or the side. So 2 sections in the front, 1 section in the back. And then I'm going to use this Cream of Nature Argan Oil Heat Protector Smooth and Shine Polisher. And I'm just going to use probably like a nickel size amount and go from ends to roots and just apply this heat protectant serum. Even though I've applied that spray, I like to use this because it just provides added shine and extra protection for the flat iron that I'm about to go in with. And I didn't want to spray the Tresemme because it is like a liquid, so it will cause her hair to revert back to its natural state. And I'm just going to take large sections in the back. I really don't do small sections. I do them about like 1 inch wide or a little bit more than 1 inch wide, and I just part evenly and take my 2-inch flat irons from Remington on about like 340 degrees heat. And I use the chase method. I just use the comb and then follow it up with 1 pass of heat. I try to keep it at 1 pass, 1 or 2 passes, because again, I don't want that much heat on her hair. So again, I don't do the sections small at all. I think they are pretty big, and that's because my flat iron is pretty wide as well. So I just try to do 1 pass, and I go kind of slowly so that way it can, straighten, but I don't go slow enough to where it burns her hair. So that back half is complete, and now we're working our way to the right section of her head. And again, I just take that heat protectant and apply it from ends to root, comb it through, and yeah, just start straightening. Okay, so off camera, I did go in and trim her hair a bit. I only took off a little bit, but I don't mind doing it myself, even though I'm not a hairstylist. But she doesn't wear her hair straight often, rarely, or even at all. So when it's curly, you can't really tell if I did clip it or anything. But I mean, I'm comfortable with doing it myself. But if you're someone who isn't comfortable, I suggest going to a professional. But I'm just throwing in some big curls because I did like comb out the curls just to try to give it a trim. And yeah, I just love the way that turned out. So I'm just going in with some edge control just to brush down her baby hairs. And I'm going to use my edge brush. Sorry about the face that she's making. Maybe I was a little bit heavy-handed, but yeah, I just think that the edges give it a little bit of a distinguished look. And this is it. I just absolutely love the way it turned out. I just think she looks so much older than what she is. She was turning 7 the next day, so it just like, I felt like I had a big girl, you know, like really. And her hair is just growing so beautifully and so well. And at night I did wrap her hair, but she sleeps wild, so it did come out. So I just put it in a ponytail and wrap it in like a low bun and just covered it with a scarf, and that's how we went throughout the week. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap, and thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.